Hello, welcome to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Today I've got a beer for you from Innis and Gunn, based in Edinburgh, Scotland. Quite a new brewery. I think they've only been around for sort of about 15-20 years. And I've got their original beer, and it is their bourbon barrel aged Scotch ale. A red label. They do one or two others. I think they do one that's been in a rum cask. And I'm sure there's a third one. I'm 100% sure about that. But yes, this is the original. The barrel-aged Innis and Gunn bourbon barrel Scotch ale, coming in at 6.6% ABV. So quite a strong one. Yeah, this is the original. There is the bottle cap. Quite a smart one. They recently had a bit of a brand change. The old ones used to have like a star on it, I believe. I think I prefer the old style of their branding, if I'm honest. Yeah, so this is a bourbon barrel aged beer, so you'd expect sort of toffee, caramel, maybe even a bit of oaky taste to it. It's 6.6. It's quite a strong one. It's not exactly a sessionable ale. It's in a 330ml bottle, a smaller one. They do them in bigger bottles, though, I've seen. But I got this one reduced in Waitrose the other day. I haven't had one for a long time. I seem to remember last time I had one, I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, let's see what it says on the bottle. The original is our flagship beer, the one that started it all. Our unique bourbon barrel aging process unlocks flavours like vanilla and toffee, which combine with the malty character of our Scotch ale to create an incredible taste experience. We've spent more than a decade perfecting our craft. Find out how we put the barrels into the beer at innisandgunn.com. On the bottle cap, you might have noticed it says established 2003, so they're only, 15 years old. So they've not been around long. But they've made a bit of a name for themselves. Quite a few people I speak to are quite fond of their beer. So without further ado, let's get it out of the bottle, into the glass, and see what we get. You might have noticed I take a bit of time taking the caps off, and the reason I do that is because I collect them. I'm in the process of making a beer bottle top table. I've got like a coffee table, and the idea is I want to have enough beer bottle tops so I can sort of cover it. That's a little side project I've got going on, and when it comes to the time that I can put them all on the table, perhaps I'll make a video of me making it. Bottle there. There is the Innis and Gunn bourbon barreled ale. Quite a dark amber looking beer. Slightly hazy. Not terrific amounts of carbonation in this one, but it's to be expected, I suppose, seeing as it's been aged in a barrel. Very small, half a finger white head that's kept there. Let's get the aroma. I'm getting toffee straight away. Quite a sweet toffee malt. Nice bit of malt on the nose. Predominantly toffee and malt. There's maybe a little bit of caramel. I'm actually getting a little bit of vanilla as well. That smooth, creamy kind of smell to it. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers, guys. Straight away. It's creamy. It's got a creamy mouthfeel. You're getting the vanilla. It's one of the first things I get on the palate. And there's a nice sweet toffee malt to it. Yeah. Vanilla, toffee, bit of caramel. No real sort of alcoholic taste to it. considering it's a 6.6% one. There's no real alcoholic burn or anything like that to it. There is maybe the slightest oaky taste to it. Definitely vanilla. Definitely a bit of toffee. Quite a nice sweet malty taste to it. Nice bready malt. It's a very smooth mouthfeel. You're getting that vanilla. Nice smooth mouthfeel. Smooth bready malt. It's nice. There's a nice mouthfeel to it throughout. No real bitter alcoholic aftertaste. No hops or anything. It's just a nice smooth malty ale. Nicely carbonated as well. It doesn't look like there's much going on in the glass, but there's a nice sort of slightly fizzy feel to the mouth. Nothing too much. It's decent. I'm quite enjoying it. There's no real complexity to it. There's not a lot going on with it. It is pretty much what it says on the bottle. It's a very excuse me. I suppose it's what you kind of expect from a barrel aged drink. Very smooth. There's some good toffee, vanilla, caramel flavours to it. Slight bit of oakiness, only slight. It's well behind everything else, well behind the caramel and the toffee and everything. There is a slight bit of oakiness on it. You're just getting a bit of a subtle taste of the aging process. But it's nice. It is good. You hold it in your mouth for a little while. You do pick up that oakiness. Just behind the toffee and the caramel. Actually, it smells like it's developing in the glass. A bit more smells coming out. I'm now getting a bit of a fruity smell to it. It's like a dark fruit. Maybe a bit of plum. Not too sure, but I just feel a bit more of a fruity note coming through on it now. Okay, lots of vanilla straight away. Lots of toffee. Lots of caramel. A bit of oakiness at the end. No real alcoholic back end to it, not really. Not that I can pick out. It's quite pleasant. It's quite a pleasant drink. Yeah, I picked this one up in Waitrose. It was reduced. Normally it's $1.80 a bottle. I got it for $1.35, which is quite a good price for a good beer like that. Pardon me. I would probably buy that again at that price. I'd probably buy it again in general. I would drink it. It's a nice beer. I've always quite liked that one. I haven't had it for a while, so I was interested to review it, and I'm glad I have. It's quite a unique beer. You won't get many that kind of had that kind of characteristic, that mouthfeel, that flavour to it. It's kind of on its own with that kind of flavour. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I think I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Innis and Gunn's original. It's available everywhere. It's pretty much available in pretty much every supermarket that you walk in these days. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Innis and Gunn's the original. Yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Have you tried this one? What did you think of it? Have you tried any of the other of the Innis and Gunn range? I know they do a rum barrel aged one. I'm not even sure if I had it. So perhaps let me know what that one's like. Any other beers you want me to review, just let me know. I'm happy to do it. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks very much. Cheers.